TON 618, the galaxy swallower. There's a black hole so big it shouldn't exist. It's called TON 618. It sits 10.37 billion light-years from Earth, and it weighs about 66 billion times more than our Sun. Some newer studies say it's closer to 40 billion. Either way, the number is insane. Our Sun already makes up 99.8% of everything in our solar system. Every planet, every moon, every rock, all of it is basically a rounding error compared to the Sun. Now take that Sun and copy it 40 billion times. Crush all of it into one point. That's TON 618. The event horizon is the boundary around a black hole where nothing gets out. Not light, not information, nothing. For TON 618, that boundary stretches about 1,300 times the distance from Earth to the Sun. Our entire solar system could fall inside it, edge to edge, gone. And there'd still be room left over. TON 618 is also a quasar. That means it's feeding. Gas and dust spiral into it, heat up, and release a blast of energy so bright it shines 140 trillion times brighter than the Sun. It outshines most galaxies. You can detect it from across the observable universe. It was first spotted in 1957 at a small observatory in Mexico. Just a tiny dot on a photo plate. Nobody knew what it was. It took decades before scientists figured out they'd been staring at one of the most powerful objects ever found. For years, TON 618 held the record, the biggest known black hole. Then something even bigger showed up. Phoenix A, the 100 billion sun monster, TON 618 held the record for years. Then Phoenix A showed up and made it look small. Phoenix A sits at the center of the Phoenix cluster, a massive group of over 1,000 galaxies, roughly 5.8 billion light-years from Earth. The black hole at its center weighs an estimated 100 billion solar masses. Not million. Not billion with a small number in front of it. 100 billion suns crushed into a single object. That's roughly 24,100 times heavier than the black hole at the center of our own Milky Way. The event horizon stretches 590 billion kilometers across. That's about 100 times the distance from the Sun to Pluto. If you could somehow travel at the speed of light, it would take you 71 days just to go around it once. One black hole, 71 light days wide. Let that settle in. It was first detected in 2010 by the South Pole Telescope in Antarctica. The mass estimate came later in 2022 when astronomers studied how stars move around it. The speeds didn't make sense unless something unbelievably heavy was sitting at the center pulling everything in. Here's the part that matters most. Scientists now believe 100 billion solar masses might be the limit. The ceiling, the point where a black hole's own energy output starts pushing away the gas it needs to eat. Phoenix A might not just be the biggest black hole ever found. It might be the biggest one that can ever exist. We may have already found the maximum, and it's twice the mass of an entire galaxy. The Runaway black hole, RBH1. Black holes aren't supposed to move. They sit at the center of galaxies. Everything else moves around them. That's how it works, except when it doesn't. In December 2025, the James Webb Space Telescope confirmed something scientists had predicted for 50 years, but never actually seen. A supermassive black hole running away from its own galaxy, moving through space at 1,000 kilometers per second. That's 3.6 million kilometers per hour, 3,000 times the speed of sound on Earth. And it weighs at least 10 million times more than our Sun. It's called RBH1, first spotted in 2023 using Hubble images. Astronomers noticed a faint line stretching across space near a pair of merging galaxies called the Cosmic Owl, about 7.5 billion light-years away. That line was 200,000 light-years long, twice the width of our entire Milky Way. It wasn't a scratch on the lens, it was a trail of brand new stars being born in the wake of something massive plowing through gas at supersonic speed. JWST zoomed in and found two things: a bow shock at the front, where gas is being smashed and compressed, and a long tail behind it, where that compressed gas cools down and collapses into stars. The black hole is building a bridge of stars behind it as it runs. How did this happen? Two galaxies merged. Their black holes spiraled toward each other. When they collided, the energy from the gravitational waves kicked the newly formed black hole so hard it flew out of the galaxy entirely, like a bullet fired from its own home. And now it's heading toward open space, alone, dragging a trail of newborn stars behind it like a scar across the universe. J2157, the Star Eater. Most black holes eat slowly. A little gas here, a little dust there. Over millions of years they grow. J2157 doesn't have that kind of patience. It eats the equivalent of one sun every single day. Not a planet, not an asteroid, a star the size of our sun. Gone. Every 24 hours. That's roughly 4 Earths per second being swallowed into nothing. J2157 sits at the center of a quasar galaxy about 12.5 billion light-years from Earth, We're seeing it as it was when the universe was only 1.2 billion years old, less than 10% of its current age. And somehow, even back then, this thing was already a monster. Its mass is estimated at 34 billion times the mass of our sun. Its event horizon stretches about 670 astronomical units across. Pluto orbits our sun at roughly 39 AU. This black hole's edge is over 5 times wider than our entire solar system. If you place J2157 where our sun is, it would swallow Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and still have room to keep going. The energy coming off this thing is equally absurd. Because it's eating so fast, the material spiraling into it heats up and blasts out light. J2157's quasar shines thousands of times brighter than the entire Milky Way galaxy. Every star in our galaxy combined doesn't match the brightness of one feeding black hole. What really bothers scientists is the timing. The universe was barely a billion years old. How did something get this massive this fast? Current models can't fully explain it. There wasn't enough time. There wasn't enough material. And yet there it is, eating a sun a day like it's nothing. 5. Sagittarius A, our own black hole. Every black hole on this list is far away. Billions of light years, impossible distances. This one isn't. This one is ours. Sagittarius A sits at the exact center of the Milky Way, 27,000 light years from Earth. It weighs about 4 million times more than the sun. Compared to the monsters we've already covered, that sounds small. It's not. 4 million suns crushed into a space smaller than Mercury's orbit. It's just that the universe builds things on a scale that makes even this look tiny. For decades, scientists knew something massive was sitting at the center of our galaxy. They could see stars whipping around an invisible point at insane speeds. One star, called S2, completes a full orbit around it every 16 years at speeds topping 25 million kilometers per hour. That's 3% of the speed of light. The only thing that could make a star move that fast around something you can't see is a black hole. In May 2022, the Event Horizon Telescope released the first ever image. 8 radio telescopes across the planet were linked together to form one Earth-sized virtual telescope. They pointed it at the center of our galaxy and captured a glowing ring of superheated gas surrounding a dark shadow. That dark shadow is where light stops escaping. The event horizon. In 2024, they went further. A new image showed Sagittarius A in polarized light. That revealed the magnetic field lines spiraling around the black hole. The structure looked almost identical to the one around M87's black hole, even though M87's is over 1,000 times more massive. That similarity suggests something deep. Strong magnetic fields might be a universal feature of all black holes. Big or small, near or far, they all share the same basic architecture. And the closest example is sitting right at the heart of our home galaxy, right now. Gaia BH1, the silent neighbor. Every other black hole on this list is far away, millions or billions of light years, safe distances, abstract numbers. Gaia BH1 is different. It's only 1,560 light years from Earth. In cosmic terms, that's next door. It sits in the constellation Ophiuchus. It weighs about 10 times the mass of our sun. It was discovered in 2022 using the European Space Agency's Gaia satellite, which spent over a decade tracking how stars in our galaxy move. One star was doing something weird. The sun-like star was wobbling, shifting slightly back and forth in a pattern that could only mean one thing. Something invisible and heavy was pulling on it. Something roughly 10 suns worth of mass that gave off zero light. Follow-up observations with the Gemini North Telescope in Hawaii confirmed it. The star was orbiting a black hole. The two circle each other every 186 days at roughly the same distance as Earth orbits the sun. A black hole and a star locked in a quiet dance. 3 times closer to us than the previous record holder. But here's what makes it truly unsettling. Gaia BH1 is dormant. It's not feeding. No glowing accretion disk, no jets, no radiation. It's just sitting there, dark, silent, invisible. The only reason we found it is because a star happened to orbit close enough for us to notice the wobble. There are an estimated 100 million stellar black holes in the Milky Way. Most of them are dormant. Most of them are invisible. ESA's own scientists said this discovery suggests that dormant black holes in wide orbits are actually common. Far more common than the ones we can see. We found this one because we got lucky. The rest are still out there. Quiet, unseen, and potentially much closer than 1,460 light years. Kepler's LRD Z9, the impossible baby. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. This black hole showed up when the universe was barely 500 million. Do the math. That's 3%. The universe had just started. The lights were barely on, and somehow a supermassive black hole already existed. Kuiper's LRD Z9 was confirmed in August 2025 by a team at the University of Texas at Austin using JWST data. It's the oldest confirmed black hole ever found, 13.3 billion years old. And it's not small. It weighs roughly 300 million times the mass of the Sun. That's half the mass of all the stars in its galaxy combined. One black hole making up half its galaxy's weight. When the galaxy was barely a newborn. It belongs to a new class of galaxies called little red dots. JWST started spotting these tiny red specks in 2022. They look nothing like any galaxy Hubble had ever seen. Small, compact, strangely bright. At first, nobody knew what they were. Old star clusters, active black holes. It took years of follow-up. Around 70% of them showed signs of gas whipping around at millions of kilometers per hour. That's the signature of matter spiraling into a black hole. Here's the problem. In the first 500 million years of the universe, there shouldn't have been enough time or material for a black hole to reach 300 million solar masses. Standard models say black holes grow by eating gas and merging with other black holes. That process takes billions of years. This one skipped the line. Lead researcher Anthony Taylor said it plainly. This is about as far back as you can practically go. We're pushing the limits of what current technology can even detect. And what we found there shouldn't exist yet, but it does. GW231123, the Frankenstein. On November 23, 2023, two detectors in the United States picked up a signal. One in Louisiana, one in Washington State, both part of LIGO, the system that listens for gravitational waves, ripples in the fabric of space itself. Something had collided, something massive. When scientists decoded the signal, the numbers didn't add up. Two black holes had smashed into each other. One was about 137 times the mass of the Sun, the other about 103. When they merged, they created a single new black hole weighing roughly 225 solar masses, the most massive black hole collision ever recorded, nearly 4 times heavier than the previous record from 2015. But the mass isn't what shocked scientists. It's that these black holes shouldn't exist in the first place. Here's why. When a massive star dies, it collapses and forms a black hole. But if the star falls in a specific mass range, roughly 70 to 140 times the Sun, something different happens. A pair instability supernova. The explosion is so violent it destroys the star completely. Nothing left, no black hole, no remnant, just dust. This creates a gap, a range of masses where black holes aren't supposed to form. Both black holes in GW231123 landed right inside that gap. They were also spinning near the speed of light, the fastest spinning black holes ever measured. Mergers usually mess up spin. These were perfectly fast and perfectly aligned. That doesn't happen by accident. One scientist on the team summed up the reaction. Those black holes should not exist, and yet LIGO heard them crash into each other from 7 billion light years away. The universe made something that physics said was impossible, then smashed two of them together. And we caught the sound.